will turn. Who's the champion? Who will fall? Jake and Cody, they've seen it all. Threads of fate, the night aligns, truth revealed in fighting lines into somewhere weekly where stories collide. Heroes and villains, no place to hide. Next team deadline, the battle is near. We see the future crystal into somewhere weekly where stories collide. Heroes and villains, no place to hide. Next team deadline, the battle is near. We see the future crystal clear. Pipe bomb, Uso stands tall. Who's gonna break? Who's gonna fall? The ropes scream, the match shakes in this arena. No room for fakes.
gents.
Some more. I believe in Tony.
It's a Smackdown review. Friday, December 5th, getting into the holiday spirit. How the hell are we doing, folks? Hopefully everybody's doing well. I am very high on Smackdown, if you catch my drift. But the only thing higher than that is my love for this man. That's right. It's Mr. Cody Onidi, 316.
What's going on?
What's up, bud?
This SmackDown was trash down.
Yeah, just let it embrace you right here. Wash it away. You know, just...
I believe in Tony. Breaking kayfabe.
Oh, God. Commercial rights to that now, too. Who wants to rent a song? Hopefully everybody's doing well in the chat. Let me make it so you don't have to be stuttering Cody anymore. There we go. Now you're not hearing yourself. So how's everybody doing tonight? It was an interesting episode of SmackDown. And we're going to get into all of it. Absolutely. Poor LA Knight.
Yeah.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I look at him.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart. But I do have to, not only am I still, continually tonight wearing the gift that Liz went ahead and sent me, but she also went ahead and sent me another part to her Christmas gift, which is incredible. Say his name and he appears. Let's see if it shows up.
Name and he appears.
That's right. I got to get a frame for it. I have one in the cart.
Oh, you got that fancy banana I sent you, right? You said that you put something in your upper direction before. I'm like, no, that's not what that was.
I said I put it in your Dropbox. That's what I thought. Yeah, it'd be nice if Randy Orton came back.
It was a banana trophy. Wait, where did you put that?
Trophy?
It wasn't an... What did you think it was?
You sent it with lube.
I did not put lube in there.
Oh, it says trophy polish.
Yeah.
That explains the rash and the itching. Oh, gee.
Trophy polish.
All right, but any event, this SmackDown, kind of the same thing. It was a bit irritating, right? That's the connection there, because they had some teases on it. Some
I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
NXT call-ups, maybe. I don't know. These people are on SmackDown. They've been on there before. Sol Ruka. It's good to see Ricky Saints showing up with Oba Femi. That announcement that the winner now not only is NXT champion, but faces Cody Rhodes. Holy.
Onidi? Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you, good sir. It has indeed been a decent Cody Rhodes evening. He was very passionate. That promo he cut was fantastic. You did great. And
you're wearing my
praise be to the Cody. Yep. Well, yes.
Wow, you're a big fan.
I am of the Onidi Rhodes. They just couldn't fit Onidi on this side, so. But they have it over here,
I told you to make sure it fits.
It's perfect, They just couldn't fit the name, but.
Now, where did you put? Oh, Jesus.
So listen, don't worry about the trophy. We'll clean it up. It was a SmackDown, right? I mean, yeah. Apparently Tony Hinchcliffe was offered a job on the creative team at one point. I had heard that Patrice O'Neal wrote for WWE for a few years, but I always thought that was like folklore, not, just legend, because it was never like ultimately confirmed. And having Cena on the Joe Rogan Experience was interesting. I wish I could show you some of it, but
watch it yet.
It is telling. He's very open and honest. He's like, yeah, it was a good watch, certainly. So I've not finished it yet, but I'm like 2/3 of the way through. And it's It's been fun. He's doing the podcast rounds and all the social medias, and he's been all over it. You know, Good Morning America and Jimmy Kimmel. And did I forget somewhere? You know, maybe he should have shown up to NXT to announce things, or LFG.
I tried to get him booked for the show. I thought you said you can't see him, you know, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you thought.
Then I realized
you were making
afterwards,
a joke.
oh, you were saying his catch.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So about the John Cena interview that I was supposed to deliver to you guys.
Yeah. We sent you to Madison Square Garden. They were nice enough to send us there. They told you to be there early. You got there late, so you couldn't do the media thing.
No.
Can you hear this, by the way, sir?
Congrats on partner.
Thank you so much to the one and only DJ Anime Liz. I appreciate it greatly. We met our goal, so helping us test this. Thank you so much. We appreciate it greatly. Very thankful to go ahead and start the show off with a little bit of self-promotion. If you guys would like to contribute, we are taking super chats and offering memberships. You know, we have different levels there. It's up to you. If you'd like to go ahead and support the show, we appreciate it greatly. Everything goes to, you know, continuing the effort here to make sure we just get better and better for you. So we got to get Cody his stuff this weekend. I'm going to make sure he starts getting his computer together because we need to see his pretty face on camera. So we're making that happen. Face, huh? It's beautiful.
Maybe, yes. Well, I don't know what the...
Won't have to drug you, but if you'd like to support the show, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. And, you're going to love seeing his face because I'm going to make him do really stupid shit, and it's just going to be highly entertaining. Right?
Yeah. There's going to have to be donation goals for me to be acting stupid and a fool.
I didn't say camera. What the parameters will be. I just said it's going to happen. All right? I'm guaranteeing checks that my ass can't cash, but she lost a belt tonight? What? And I didn't see it in Ring of Honor. What? Did anybody see it? The CEO herself, Mercedes Money. It's the closest thing I got to money on me right now. I don't have a cash register. We're doing good, bud. It's been, the ROH TV title. You know, she lost one. She's down
speaking
one.
About that realm of wrestling, let's talk about an acquisition today that could impact the All Elite Wrestling company.
Yes.
Ooh.
I talked to the enemy to design. He sent this my way, and I was like, holy hell, is AEW or what? So that's not exactly what happened, but we heard that they might be acquiring Warner Media. Like, what? God, it's all a mess. So what do you know about it so far?
So, we all know if I believe Netflix made an announcement, no?
I have to double check here. So Netflix acquired Warner Brothers, making things really interesting because obviously Netflix is partnered with WWE and they work with AEW. So right now they're acquiring Warner Bros., HBO, and HBO Max.
Yeah.
They're going to move forward with the planned split for Warner Brothers Discovery, where you have like all the news stuff and streaming stuff, and then like all the news and cable stuff over here. What's going on, Virtuoso and Stylin'? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. I see Dude You in there as well, Paul and Pico, as always. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate it greatly. Shows in your hometown, Tampa, Florida. Yeah, see, and no one knows what's going on. You know, sadly, it's like a fart in the wind or a tree falling in the woods. Is anybody not around? Does it make a sound? So yeah, at the start of 2025, WWE Raw had the Netflix premiere, and an added wrinkle to the story is that Warner Bros. Discovery reported to own a small stake in AEW. Ooh, so with that said, it's kind of unsure because we don't know how much Are they invested? How much do they own? Like, really, what does this entail? So I think we're at a little bit of a wait and see point, but it's not good. AEW was already having issues. Look at Ring of Honor. I said it jokingly because I used to watch Ring of Honor faithfully. We covered it, reviewed it, loved it. And then pretty much up until the pandemic time is when it took that hiatus, but it was changing a few years before that. Really, AEW took the talent and the energy from Ring of Honor, and it took a while for them to start to get anything back. And then once they did, pandemic, and then they got bought out. And we thought they would be on TV, but they haven't yet. And what has that done for them? Absolutely nothing, right? I mean, yeah.
Netflix
sadly.
is going to choose WWE over AEW if it comes down to it, because I don't think WWE wants to be under the same umbrella as AEW at all.
Yeah. How much did they pay? Billion what? 1.6? Was that it?
Yeah.
I forget offhand.
And Netflix posted it. Netflix to acquire Warner Bros. Following separation of Discover. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what, $5 billion they said they have investment in WWE. Netflix does, I'm pretty sure. It's a $5 billion deal. I need a statistician at this point because I'm just crunching too many numbers here. Making a ring in my head. Granted, sir. Yeah, Netflix buying Warner Brothers, WWE versus AEW is people are like, what do you think the dream matches are going to be? I'm like, I don't think that this means what you think it does. They're not working together, but all right, fine. Let's get Chris Statlander against, Rhea Ripley. I threw one in the bunch just for fun.
Why the fuck not?
Right? It's better what half the other people pick. People want to be like, oh, Ilya Dragunov and Kyle Fletcher. I'm like, you could have anybody face anybody, and that's what you pick? It's not a bad match, but they're just going to knock each other senseless. All right, you sold me. I'm wrong. I'm a fucking idiot. It happened again. Like I said, I am really high on SmackDown tonight because of how just amazing it is. It was so good. Wake the f up. Listen, I'm on like number 7. Bro?
You said you enjoyed SmackDown?
Yes. Very much so.
But let me fix my headphones. Now, what about SmackDown again?
Sounded like I said I enjoyed SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I said I was annoyed by SmackDown. You need to
yeah, that's the right word.
Yeah, so
I blame the headphones and so
I think you just weren't picking me up. Yeah, Red Bull gonna give you wings.
Want to pick you up?
That and cocaine. But
cocaine.
Yeah, I mean
we're not TK over here.
So, no, that's one of my new favorite characters in Lunacy, JCW. I'm curious if we should cover it because it has been stupid fun for weeks now since Vince Russo was I basically debuted, I should say, for the company as a writer and an investor. It's been funny. And, they had Big Vito be a different investor, we thought. And the story was the swerve of the century. They made Steven Flo, who's, just a 90s grunge kid that weighs about 110 pounds soaking wet, but kicks some major ass, take on his best friend, Cocaine, who's Kane, but just in a black Kane mask that does a shit ton of all match long. I'm not joking. He takes it out and he pours it all over his face. And it powers him up. It hulks him up. But it's blow.
So is it like Kane and like Tony Khan's like his manager? Like
it's like AEW dressing room, but
Tony Khan
not as bad. Not as snowman-rific.
So what if your life was in danger? Is that like AEW kind of styled or what?
Think about this. That's bothered me all day. And someone said it in the chat earlier, but they really had Lesnar squash Cena this way. Why not have him be his last opponent and squash him? Like what you're gonna put over Gunther? best case scenario here is Cena wins, right? He beats Gunther. He goes over. Crowd says goodbye. That's it. Likely scenario. Gunther puts away Cena. Now, this year, he put away 2 legends. Uno, dos. Oh, yeah. He's done it now. Goldberg and John Cena. That's a big, tall order. He's the next legend killer.
So Mr. Gunther is going to be a legend killer now, and next year at WrestleMania, AJ Styles is potentially going to have his retirement match. And do you do Gunther versus AJ Styles there?
Probably. Watch. They're going to keep this going where everything is Gunther, just retiring people every time. So Rey Mysterio.
I think about it though. Like I do like that. Rey Mysterio,
AJ Styles,
Gunther,
Randy Orton,
Dominic retiring Gunther.
Let me see.
That would actually make sense though. Gunther to retire Randy.
What did you do to my boy? You knitted him a hat. Oh my God! You got to keep that on, buddy. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me.
I honestly think.
What did you do to my boy? What happened, buddy? She made you a hat. Danny knitted him a hat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here you go. Take the boy back. Oh, it's a great hat, though. Oh, all right. Back to SmackDown. Sorry, puppy intrusion.
Yeah. I was saying, though, Gunther would actually make sense to face Randy Orton in a retirement match. Like, current Legend Killer defeats the original Legend Killer, right? So I think that would actually make sense.
Exactly. Everybody says, hi, Danny, hi, dog.
I think the only one he's not going to retire out of those legends is Rey Mysterio, right? Because that's for Dominic, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, you would hope, but watch Gunther.
Well, that wouldn't make no sense.
What?
The story's right there for career versus hair, something like that, right?
What logic does it make for him to put Cena away? You won a tournament?
That makes more sense.
They set up for him?
Don't act like those are two of the same. Makes more sense for Cena than Ray, because there's an actual story for Ray.
But there could have been story. There was a lot of stories that could have gone with Cena, but they didn't. They should have. His last match should have been that could have been him and Dom, where he goes off as a Grand Slam champ.
That's what I was saying. Or the last match, if he was going to lose, though, should have been the Survivor Series match. Then
probably
that's a perfect one.
Yeah. I don't know why they have to wait to. That's the last PLE. He doesn't need this show all around him when they're not. It's a Saturday night's main event. It's not even a real event. They should have done Survivor Series War Games, the send off of Cena, because now he's opening this celebration show.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm uncomfortable about it. I know that sounds awkward, but I want to see John get his due.
But people might tune out of the show and
I see what he's going for there. He wanted to do more dates. See, I told you that before. I actually talked about this 2 weeks ago before it was reported this week. Remember, I said John Cena wanted more dates, but the heel turn locked him into, I have this many signed, this is what we're doing, and he sticks to his word. He even went ahead and said
he wanted to add more dates on.
Yes, and he didn't want to now contradict the number of dates, you know what I mean? So whatever, it sucks. He could have, he should have done, he wanted to do the whole 220 like the entire year. They didn't want that. He offered to do everything because he said, I'll never wrestle again. 2 decades in the ring, and the Peacemaker has made peace with this. Sorry, guys, I'm so stuffed up. I'm trying to be professional over here, you know? Yeah. Some of that liquid gold. Yeah. And he wanted to work his butt off. And he said, WWE superstars don't necessarily retire. They always kind of hang on for one more match. He said, I am absolutely 100% done. He said, this has never been done in WWE history. He said, I announced this 15 months ago in advance and I am going to retire. So basically, he's made peace. He did everything that he wanted to do that he could feasibly manage to reach.
Right.
He should be going on last. I wanted Cena one more time to really but him and Gunther, damn it. It's not going to be a bad match, but it's not what we want. Even LA Knight and Cena would be better. It would be putting over LA Knight. So you're like, yeah, at least LA Knight hasn't been world champion. Like that could elevate and accelerate him to another level like fans have been begging for. So at least there's that. But with Gunther, he's defended his titles at Mania. He's had these incredible streaks, 666 days. He's had incredible reigns and victories and King of the Rings and all. He doesn't need this accolade. It doesn't warrant a Gunther victory. And what kills me is that I still wanted to believe tonight that LA Knight had a chance. I got myself I worked myself into a shoot basically, but I got myself to just for a second. He hit the BFT and I was like, what if they called an audible? What if they realized what had happened here and they shouldn't do Gunther?
Yeah.
That's not what happened. And we've had this image over here for far too long, I want to say now. Let me see where it is here. But yeah, I mean, it has been right here. Saturday night's main event. When did I add this? Properties, November 10th, when they announced the tournament. This was the first thing we put up. This is what it's going to be. The final match. Before we knew anybody even announced for it, just that there was going to be a 16-man tournament with competitors everywhere. We had this thumbnail, we put it up, and we said it's going to be Gunther. No doubt about it. That is their plan. And I got some, tasty. I wish I should have just saved them and aired them out. I think I need to do that from now on. But I got some tasty messages on both TikTok, of all places. That place, they ban you for anything, but that place is a cesspool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Over there, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts. Bunch of worship warriors.
Jesus.
Still, give daddy a little candy around here. Let's see something work.
Ooh.
I wanted to see something with this. And instead of having a feud that John Cena's father would be proud of, John Cena Sr. on the All Access podcast says it's not a good idea to face Gunther. And Cena then talked about that on the Joe Rogan Experience. And he's like, my dad always says fucked up stuff. He's like, he said some shit yesterday. I don't think John's last opponent. He's like, I want to call him and be like, what the fuck are you doing? But that's him. He's always done that. This is the John Cena I love. And part of that is being able to deal with him. And he's right. I mean, I've seen his dad outside of the arena multiple times going to Raw in Connecticut and Mass. And he would just go to meet fans because people were like, oh, I want to take a picture with John's dad. Yeah, of course. And he liked being that kind of celebrity, of course, getting the attention. But he would also like make signs and be like, he was just very fun. You know, you could tell he was just very proud of his son. And I remember Vince said how, you know, it gave Edge so much shit with how bad the like the home invasion angle where he slaps his dad, where they had to like dub over the entire thing and just have him talk over it in the ring because all of the, like every bit of it was just fucking heinous. Oh, I love that whole, you got to hear that whole story sometime. It's on, I think it's Cornette's podcast that they talk about it, but still.
I mean, Cena's dad, for the most part, like a lot of his takes I hear are like not that bad though. Like he makes sense of what he's talking about.
He's a pretty logical fan. Yeah, certainly. This weekend, we've got even more reason to look forward to Ricky Saints and Obafemi. As announced, the winner faces Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event next weekend.
Again, people.
We're doing it again. So the singles match for the NXT title, Ricky and Oba. I saw you dipping in and out of the activity there. So Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Joe Hendry, that's right, the one, the only, my favorite.
His name and he appears.
Then Who else? Lennox and Born in the Iron Survivor Challenge. The women's side is Sol Ruka, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Kendall Gray. We got a nice little grudge match of Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. And she's got the culling on her side. And then Ethan Page, he's taking on Mr. Iguana.
Iguana?
He's got an iguana. Yeah, that's
wow.
it. He's got an iguana.
That is talented.
Wave your iguanas side to side. Come on, wave those iguanas.
You think this might...
Wave your iguana, Cody.
You think this...
No, wave your iguana side to side.
No, I'm not waving my iguana.
No,
I'm not waving my fucking iguana.
I see that.
Sir.
Put your dick away. That's not what I'm...
Oh, not that iguana. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, put it... Jesus.
But you have you have yours out, right?
That is an iguana or a python, regardless.
What about yours?
Now I'm distracted. Leave my muskrat alone.
You painted yours?
Don't worry about it. It's an iguana.
Why'd you?
I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah,
it looked like Macho Man. You choke it till it turns purple. It's like he had a heart attack and crashed in his Jeep. Get it? I hope not. Wife's not going to like that. Hey, how do you feel about this, sir? 4 matches is going to be the new thing with WWE. That's right, the Royal Rumble. I get it. People are defending it because it's the Rumble.
Well, I don't think it's going to be permanent 4 matches for every. I think just for the
Cody. The plan going forward for PLEs, they want to move them to 4-match shows.
Who says who?
Backstage news on what's being reported through Wrestling Observer for this one, but it's
sure
been...
I don't believe Wrestling Observer on that. They're just guessing that because of the 4-match. I think with stipulations like
right
Elimination
here.
Chamber,
just here, listen,
or
it
Games
says,
Money in the Bank, they're gonna have 4 matches.
Here we go. It says the current plan for the Royal Rumble is a 4-match show with 2 title matches, 2 Rumble matches. The 2 matches are not finalized, though it's under 2 months away. Then WrestleVotes reports this is confirmed and says this move is a planned strategy under the creative leadership of Triple H to favor smaller cards for PLEs to allow more time. So going forward, a 4-match card is, even though lowered, that's the reported note of the new structure that they want to lock in.
I think just for matches like that, I think y'all are confused here.
But think about it, because then they're going to go from Rumble.
Rumble makes sense because that can be over an hour, and there's 2 Rumble matches that can last over an hour each.
Now you got 2
Chambers
chamber matches
last over an hour each. Yes,
they usually are shorter than that, but yeah, granted. But it's going. Then you got 2 Money in the Bank matches. Then you got, and then it's going to be. I'm telling you, 4-match cards are going to be the thing. You're going to spend $6,000, not $3,000 for that seat. And you're going to get 4 matches, not 5, and like it. Remember when they used to have dark matches? Remember when they used to have kickoff matches and pre-shows? And yeah, 4 matches. Whoa.
I think just for those longer type of matches, I think
Mania
confused.
Won't be 4 matches. But no, this is saying they want to do this every card going forward, whether or not it's a special event or not, because what it'll do is allow them to have longer matches and then more times for things in between. So this is what it says here. I'm just, just bringing you the terrible segments that they could have, I guess. Who do you think is the favorite right now to win the 2026 Saudi Invitational Royal Rumble?
For men's or women?
Let it dangle.
Which one are we referencing
the men's
first here? Okay, the men's.
Women's don't count.
Sami Zayn?
No. It's going to be Braun Breaker, apparently. New plan. Braun Breaker facing Punk at Mania. What do you make of it?
This isn't the R-Truth moment, is it?
No. Braun Breaker is your current whiteboard favorite to win the Royal Rumble, regardless of the announced match for the January 5th Monday Night Raw. Because that's kind of going to be a throw-off, basically. That match, it's considered with creative circles that they're going to see Breaker win the Royal Rumble in Saudi, And they can say that he's the current favorite, and odds-on favorite as creative stands right now is for Braun Breaker to win the Men's Royal Rumble. They think if he has a super dominant performance, either, some shit's going to go down and there's going to be a DQ or no contest end to CM Punk when they have their, world title match in Brooklyn. So the Netflix anniversary show is going to end in DQ or some type of unrest. Probably.
Interesting, huh?
Austin Theory is going to come in the match. I'm predicting this right now. Austin Theory is coming into the end of that match. He's going to stomp Punk. He's going to come in the match.
One more time.
He's gonna.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, I get it now, and that's what. No, he's going to come in the match.
Why?
It just sounds worse. He's going to stomp Punk.
PG.
He's going to stomp Punk, and then he's going to unveil. It was me all along again, just like the Halloween Havoc turnaround with the ghosts and shit and ghost face. That's what we get. I guarantee you. I will actually. I need something really good. Fuck. We'll think of it throughout the show. I'm going to bet you something that's exactly what happens for that show.
What? That happens? Okay.
I'm going to say that happens. So if that doesn't happen, if that happens, you're getting it into somewhere tattoo. If it doesn't happen,
to pay for the tattoo.
Don't worry about who's getting it, if it's HIV safe, and if you're going to get an infection. I just said you're getting a tattoo. I didn't say a good one. Jesus, What do you think we are? Made of money here?
I would hope so.
Get in line. Bill collectors, my friend.
Wait, you have a...
I got a tattoo artist.
Have someone to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Where'd you hire this guy from?
It's my my high school friend, actually. One of my former best friend growing up. He's actually a very good tattoo artist. So
says who?
Says that's his job.
Is it?
No, really, it is. He just got finished with his apprenticeship not long ago. Yeah, he's the one that did the Wyatt thing on me forever and a day ago that I never went and finished. But still,
nice.
Yeah. So. If it happens, I think Cody needs an Into Somewhere tattoo.
Fair.
Right?
I'll do it.
Agreed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Each cheek into somewhere?
It's not going to be where, you make sure you erase the JC and the JD and the
yeah.
That from that paper that you got sponsored out for it.
Listen, don't worry. All right, we can get those laser removed. No one even has to know.
You have 2 other podcast shows come and sue me because it's labeled on my body.
Yeah, listen, it's fine. Okay, we can laser remove those and then get this one.
Laser remove?
Wait, no, we'll just get this one over that, and then it's an Into Somewhere cover up.
Oh, but it says out.
Listen. I know we can make things work. All right, it's not a big deal. We'll take care of it. Just you agree.
They can't sue me for it being on my body, can they?
Nah. For intellectual property, no. I mean, we own the rights to the I Believe in Cody Onidi song now. I mean, that's something.
That's
right?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? All right. So, listen to me. It'll be fine. If it happens, you're getting it Into Somewhere tattoo. We'll be live this Saturday. You got to figure out a punishment for me. I mean, you know what? I think it has to be like a good, we'll designate a specific like area, circumference, but I will let you design a tattoo for me to get. I'll pick the placement. I won't be that much of an ass, but I will go ahead and.
What about for mine? I can pick the placement as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Not a problem.
Yeah. Calls, bro. You know, if you're gonna troll,
listen. No, yeah, you could pick the placement. I wouldn't do that to you. I was trying to, but you figured it out.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry about these calls. Fucking bullshit.
You're all right. You know, it is what it is. You know, it just. Granted, that's usually how it goes. You clear your throat, and the mic is just like, "Hey, I'm going to set this off." All right, so I am genuinely. I'm. I don't want to rip SmackDown to pieces because it's not as bad as what Raw was, but this is so safe, so lacking in any type of dynamic creativity or progress of storytelling idea. There was just nothing tonight. They had a busy opening segment with all this shit going on. And Cody attacking Drew, and you invaded my bus where my kids play, and okay, so why is that not? You've been coming out for the War Games matches for weeks now. Coming out to the ring, you haven't mentioned this once. You haven't said, Drew, I'm going to murder you in the War Games. Why couldn't that have been his focus? I don't want to join. I don't want to get involved. I did War Games last year. Then he finds out Drew's involved, and then I need him. He hurt me where my children like there should have been some semblance of continuation. Jey Uso going through a goddamn midlife crisis, having temper tantrums, but they put that on hold. I love my family again. My brother, we're good. Roman and I, we patched things up. He said he didn't want to see me till Christmas. Forget about it. That's not true. And they go to War Games. Why couldn't Jey have had an issue in War Games with all this and snapped and caused their team to lose? You know, that would have been interesting. No, we have a masked assailant, which ruins the entire point of War Games. I mean, that's really why there was a goddamn lid on this fish tank back when Dusty designed it, you know? That's what I do appreciate about what? AEW? But that doesn't fucking matter anyways, because the girls squeezed out the side of it, and the guys just didn't give a shit about the door anyways. Dynamite! You can tell I'm in a sarcastic mood, but I liked what we got from Cody. He was very, very, very impassioned and angry, and he's good at selling that he wants a fight, not a match, a fight. So they're going to remove the suspension from Drew, and okay, so this just resumes. They pick up where they left off. Great. Now what, folks? They're going to get another match with a stipulation this time with you know, something else going on. Where are we going to get it? When's it going to happen? Is it going to be, you know, when we go all the way to what? The Rumble? They're going to make us wait for the next one, or are they going to do it at the Netflix show? Maybe? I don't know. Why would they want the SmackDown one on No, sir. I don't know if you're still here or not, but I can't hear you. Are you trying to talk, sir? Cody? No, I don't hear you, sir. Not at all. So we'll work on that in the meantime. Yeah. Says you're trying to talk, but I would leave and come back. I think you might have to start a new call. Yeah. Let me let's try that. How about that? Anything? You might being on mobile, you might have to go ahead and close the app. Hey, there we go. All right.
There we go.
There we go.
All the calls and stuff like that. Y'all are weird.
Just fucks you up. You were trying to talk, so
yeah.
All of this was supposed to be busy work and take your mind off the fact
Isn't that funny? A weird fan base a certain individual has. We make a joke on it, or ask us, but that's fine.
Death, threats, and crazy shit. Because
Just send her all that saying,
a
hey.
face.
Yeah.
No?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just send her all that.
Yeah. This.
No, I'm just saying that's weird though. Like, bro, all we said she was going to be a face. And that's
people are,
fucking
like
weird.
I said, they're just very passionate about certain fan bases.
She supports them though. She reposts these people, but we make a joke on here, and
that's the way the cookie crumbles on Twitter, sir, and life. You know.
So we make a joke on YouTube, and we can't. She's pissed at us, but they can say those kind of things.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Been here long? I have.
Yeah.
I should have done this a long time ago. Christ, I need a little bit more confidence, and we would have been moving and shaking years back, huh? I just needed a bit more therapy to figure out, I'm not crazy, right? And then sucks. But,
wait, you're not?
Well, as crazy, right?
I thought you were. Oh, as crazy. Okay. I thought you were.
As psychotic? As sociopathic?
Oh, don't tell me that you're
totally fucking bananas.
You are?
Yeah, I'm still crazy. I'm still pretty fucked up.
About what? Is that because of
Cody, I wasn't talking to you. Hold on. You're being rude, Mr. Pirate's talking.
Pirate.
All right, I'll tell the audience. Listen, Mr. Pirate said that this show blew oyster dick. That was his direct comment.
Oyster dick?
Yeah. You give me a problem about my imaginary friends, and we're going to rumble, sir. I'll tell you about a rumble, though. Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. There's not going to be a bad Ilya Dragunov match, no matter who he faces. He's one of the Daniel Bryan-esque people, if you get what I'm saying. Like, Daniel Bryan never has a bad match. It may not be a great match, it may not blow you away, but it's never bad. You know what I'm saying? And then usually they're damn entertaining. So that's pretty much the regular. Across the board, the average is very good and higher, is the rating we get with Ilya Dragunov. That was something we only kind of, you don't see it consistently with stars.
Yeah.
No matter who he's in the ring with, he's delivering these knockdown, drag out, H-bomb filled fights. And he's going to make sure you stay down. I mean, he's landing some of these in. That Torpedo Moscow, that was sold well. But the H-bomb he got at the end, like he's grazing their chin. These two had legendary matches in NXT, if you ask me. And Ilya finally, this is when he, ascended to the top and got the title eventually after losing the first time, and then, keeps Carmelo, away and basically gets him on NXT. He moves on to feud with Trick one more time, and he's out of there. Trick should have been called up 2 years ago. That's the problem at this point. They have these talents, and Carmelo's been doing nothing on SmackDown. And I hate to say it, but they were focused so long.
Carmelo Hayes should go to Raw.
They were focused. Why was R-Truth and Miz getting all that time when you know what I mean? Like they weren't investing.
I get it. Or because it's John. They were feuding like a little bickering battle for the John Cena tournament, right? Talking about last week. So I get that because both of them have a very good history with Cena.
No, but when they were like Raw tag champs and shit, the Awesome Truth.
Yeah.
And
oh, okay. Yeah,
even in that phrase, all of it.
I don't hate the Awesome Truth.
No, I don't either. But what I'm saying is like, we see things that are mediocre for weeks on end just to get that nostalgia pop versus they haven't really put into the future on things. If they did, Javon would have been up there 2 years ago. I mean, really, 2 years ago, that would have been the case. He should have been, you're not on these guys aren't super old by any means. Most of them are young, but like LA Knight is not, and a lot of these guys are not going to do it past 50. We're getting longer careers, but later in the years, they're not going as long because they don't have to.
Let me get your take on The Miz. So, overrated, underrated, properly rated, or overhated? What would you say? Because a lot of people just seem to hate him and saying he's terrible and stuff.
I think he's properly rated at this point, honestly. He's got
you think he's terrible?
No, not at all. I think he's got a loud contingent of haters that don't really give him his due for anything that goes well. And yes, there are issues to
No
Miz.
offense. I'm going to name drop JD. Sorry.
But he is quite, an astounding individual. He's got pizzazz. He's got personality. He embodies that smarmy asshole, and it just works on so many levels. And he worked as a face at times as well too. Yeah, no, he worked with R-Truth even before. I said he's had stints where he's worked well. It's just he was never going to be a top guy, but he was going to be in the lower
compare them closely,
card.
His heel and face. Like if you were booking The Miz, is he going to usually be a heel for you rather than a face?
Typically I would have him be a heel. I think that would be predominantly what he's best at. But
what was your favorite face Miz moment then?
Oh,
I'm trying to give Miz his flowers here real quick.
I have to think back, but he's cut some solid promos before on the face side of things.
He's one of the best on the mic.
He's up there. I wouldn't say one of the best, but he's certainly up there. He's gotten damn good at delivering, and his mic work has always been. It took him a little bit, but he got better and better and better at it.
Besides the obvious Punk stuff like that, who's better than Miz on the mic?
I mean, besides Cena and Punk and Cody and
Paul Heyman, those ones.
Yeah, even Roman.
I don't know if Roman's better than Miz on the mic.
Depends on what you're getting and what you're going for. Because Roman can do storytelling. He can build narratives. We've seen him act out well in the ring. I don't know. Miz is up there, but I don't think he's that high up for me. But still, they just. This was a damn good match, and these are the type of things that we should be seeing and getting. So that's why him, having the future on this Last Time Is Now stage for Saturday night's main event is really good. What's going on, Steve? Hopefully you're doing well. Roman will win the Rumble and challenge Cody in WrestleMania. So we're kind of hearing that we were discussing earlier. It might be Braun Breaker going ahead and doing so. And I think they could get to Cody and Roman without Roman needing to win the Rumble. Roman can pretty much just challenge Cody again. And with the bad blood history that they have, it can turn into a pretty, hot rivalry if they make a few small changes. They just really got to go kind of far with it. Make Cody be like, no, and make Roman make him, Unlike The Rock whipping him, like, make him. And I think it would work well because we make him.
That sounds
I'm
naughty.
telling you, it's very naughty. I mean, like, lay him down and make him use the trophy polish all the way. No one's excited about this, so they've got to switch it up.
They can't hear me. You said?
Yeah, no, they can. Hey, I'll give you good news. Kyrie didn't kill Alexa Bliss tonight.
Oh yeah,
that was close. That was like a couple of shots away from. What happens in war games, indeed, Coot stays in war games. But yeah, Roman, Roman Cody 3 should be without the title.
Well,
I agree, but Roman wants to be champ. He wants the belt.
You said, you texted me that Liv needs to stay away from Kyrie.
Yes, far away. If you go back and look at that clip, Kyrie is actually, because the camera wasn't in close enough, but if you turn it up, especially with the IMs, you go ahead and you can hear it. And Kyrie, at the moment where she's taking her down, knowingly injuring Liv Morgan's shoulder, allegedly, intentionally taking Liv Morgan out of action for months, allegedly.
Okay, be honest. I want your actual thoughts.
But this
going
is
back
Kyrie. She screamed, "You cunt!" over and over. I didn't hear it on the live audio, but now she's like, "You cunt!" over and over again. So Liv.
That's scary.
Yeah, I mean, I would be afraid.
So
definitely afraid.
Here's my thing though. Looking back at that clip though, for real, you don't think it's anyone's fault, or actually, or do you think that was just could that have been prevented? I should say, could Kyrie have done something to catch her fall? Or
yes,
you do.
Allegedly.
You have a hate for Kyrie Sane, don't you, sir?
Hate is a strong word. I hate Kyrie Sane? No. Greatly
you think
dislike?
She's overrated?
Greatly dislike. Sometimes okay. Can't fucking stand and hate the stupid pirate gimmick.
She's,
all right.
She's one of the best in-ring pro wrestlers that WWE has. Would you say that is a
Kyrie?
Buyer?
You made me freeze there for a second. Sorry, I thought everyone's probably hitting refresh, but you said Kyrie. She's a good wrestler.
Well, some say
you're f***ing with me, aren't you?
No, some podcasters say
I get it. Into some way, I get you. You're fucking with me, because that stupid pirate can't do shit right.
I'm gonna name you 15 women's wrestlers.
You're gonna name me.
And you're gonna
one. I want one.
No, 15.
One.
Okay, 10.
Very good Kyrie Sane match. I mean, one that stands above the any very good. Go check this out. This will make you. Since she's come to WWE through NXT and onward, I don't feel like she's ever fully clicked how she did overseas. I think she was better in Stardom, and she had a better connection to things there. And how Asuka yells at Kyrie, I need to start doing Cody. I need to start doing that when I get, just waking up the house and just talking like Cody.
You do that to me?
Oh, I'm gonna give it to
Okay, I'll be nicer. I'll name you 10 women's wrestlers, and you're gonna tell me either Kyrie's better or that wrestler is better.
Okay.
Bianca Belair.
I got to be truthful, right? With this stupid fucking line, goddamn, I shouldn't attach it to my nipples. Whatever. All right.
Was at us, so we're going.
All right. Fine. Quickly. Yes, Bianca's better than her. Okay.
Rhea Ripley.
Yep.
Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
Becky Lynch.
Yes.
AJ Lee.
Absolutely.
Alexa Bliss.
Absolutely.
Liv Morgan.
Yep.
That's 7, right? I think we're at.
Yep.
3 more. Okay. Nia Jax.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Nia Jax better than.
Well, you figure as many people that Nia has fucked up, Kyrie's tripled that. So. Ooh, no, Jade, certainly.
Naomi.
Ooh. Ty? Really? I guess that's no. Hold on. No. Naomi?
Yeah, Naomi. Got to choose. I saved the best for last for you. Well, not my best, but the interesting one.
I didn't even get shocked that time.
2 that you dislike the most.
Yeah.
What does this button do right here? Ooh, I got a button like that now too.
I like supposed to find that.
Oh, and it's blatantly obvious too. It says, Cody, if you ever find this button, which you're not supposed to find, this shocks Jake, and under I'm gonna have something else here.
You can be honest. It's like it's just like you know how people have like the remote controlled underwear. It's an app like that, but both of us have access to
People have that?
said shot.
Wait,
yes.
Do you have that?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, I used to. I do have it.
Who else in the world has it?
I mean, I'm wearing them now. Damn it. I didn't want to get shocked again. Yeah, this is what happens
know that?
when SmackDown's this tediously boring. I mean, we got Alexa and Kyrie. Kyrie didn't kill Alexa. Alexa caught her with the sister Abigail for the win. That was a really good ending, obviously, but the match was a far cry of anything interesting. And then Nia and Lash come out, tear people apart. They're beating people up. They hold up the tag titles. Does anyone give a shit? No. See, that's easy. Jade is going to face Alba Fire, and that was a squash match and total bullshit. And in between all that, they announced that Rhea Ripley is joining Damian Priest to reform the Terror Twins.
Wait, so you're telling me
they're
having Raw Stars again?
Yeah,
they're having Raw Stars again.
Yeah,
come over and
they're doing
SmackDown.
it. They're doing it, buddy. They're fusing them again. You're excited. Come on.
So what about? So is Rhea going over to SmackDown permanently, or
no? Would that make any fucking sense?
No, like I don't wish that upon Rhea though.
If Sane hurt the tiny person, I would have said mean things in chat. Then remember, SmackDown is easily Coot nap time. I agree, Coot, my time traveling lawyer, because that's the thing. I mean, this was just not great. I really wanted this show to be good tonight. I was hoping with the finals for Last Time Is Now, I'm like, all right, we'll get something. They're going to try. They said Raw was going to be epic. Remember? Epic. Epic, he said to us. And that's not what happened. So, yeah.
And what did happen?
A whole lot of nothing, my friend. Whole lot of nothing.
So if we just started this live stream and said nothing the whole time, would that have been basically the same thing as covering SmackDown?
I think so, because right now I asked the chat earlier in a poll. I said, was SmackDown good? Yes, no, or just the main event? Yes, 31%. No, 54%. Just the main event? 15%. Keeps everybody off the yes, though. So
just because you have good matches
it's been an hour,
doesn't mean you have a good show. I'm sorry to say that. Just because you have good matches doesn't mean you have a good show. Because the Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov match, yeah, you can say that was a great match, but where's the story behind that match that actually wants me to care for that match? Because I'm actually thinking that the Open Challenge is starting to run its course.
Yeah.
Honestly, because Carmelo Hayes has done this a few times now, like under Sami Zayn, right? So now you're recycling through opponents. So this is where you know that the Open Challenge has run its course.
Yeah, the luster of like, who could it be? Is it going to be somebody from NXT? Is it going to be? And the fact that no one wins in these call-ups.
Last week it was JD McDonough, right?
Week before, right? Or was it last week?
Might be right. It was whenever Finn faced. Who did Finn face? Penta.
It was the week before because then he got hurt on Raw. So
you're right. Okay.
Last week, JD. Okay, yeah. So all right, you're right. Last week, week 4, whatever.
Do that more
recently.
Often. Have Raw stars come over and accept it. Don't act like that's impossible. There's a brand split. But Rhea Ripley is fucking wrestling next week on SmackDown. So what's the fucking difference?
Sorry, the goofy voice is copyrighted by Disney as well.
Oh Jesus!
They won't let us. Yeah, Jade squashes Alba Fire after having a really bad.
Maybe we can get partnered by
thing.
WWE and we can start doing the Disney shtick like they did in War Games. You know how they did the hot dog dance,
right? Diggity dog. See, now I want to know how people of a certain variety, reaction streamers and whatnot get to go ahead and post just so much WWE content when if I put up an image for 6
Jake,
seconds.
because you have to fake react. Jake. Jade okay, just fake react. Don't tell anyone. I won't tell. Jade Cargill was on the show tonight. React.
Oh my God. Who did she kill? You know, she's the best ever. I cannot wait to see her destroy. See, we could just use that later. We can insert anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need to start doing. Like, oh my God, that's Finn Balor. What the fuck is he doing on WWE? Oh.
I get it's live footage, like people, you know, it's not the network footage, but even that gets claimed from the audio and like the theme music playing. And so to get that to I wonder how that works. But granted, you know, I do appreciate everybody here hitting the like button. For those of you that are not already subscribed, please do so. It's free. And then if you feel so obliged, you can go ahead and join our channel, become a member here. There's a couple of tiers there. There's the lower level just to go ahead and show your support. You get some cool different icons and whatnot, emojis in chat. And
when we do membership, explain some things that we might be moving to the membership channel.
The Chody Review Hour is one that's going. Yeah,
Chody has his own show on membership.
Yeah.
What did he have to pay you?
No. Fan requested actually. So.
Oh, he has a fan.
Anonymous, but there is a fan there.
Interesting. Is it one of the streamers?
I don't know. It said anonymous, but they sent in a tip and they said make sure Chody gets his hour. So Chody's getting a variety hour.
You're going to put UCR under members only.
I guess so. No, we're going to go ahead. And if you're a member, you can join us if you'd like for, our prediction streams. And there tends to be several a month now. So go ahead, become a member.
Oh, prediction streams are going there?
No, they're going. If you'd like to join us, you can go there and support us for the membership.
But what if they're not a member? Do they still find out our predictions?
Yes.
Predictions for what though? NFL?
So you're saying none of the content changes and everything's still free? Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
So long as people still get that.
We don't like charging people for money because there's some people out there. No shade towards you. You got to make your bag, but like a lot of these people will say money, like blast it out and acting like they care about y'all. No, that just shows that they care about the money and not the audience. Us, you don't have to donate. You don't have to do anything. We just like reviewing wrestling and entertaining you guys.
Exactly.
That's how it really is.
It's a hobby. It's fun, and we do it to what we get gets put back into the show. We're always trying to make things better.
Exactly.
Getting you better equipment and whatnot is
everything will come on it. Maybe we'll do bonus stuff afterwards. But everything is free.
Absolutely.
That's what we do here.
Nothing goes away. And I thank you for pointing that out. But yeah, so we'll do perks like that. We usually try and do community prediction streams anyways. But if you'd like to join us, that's we're going to have some gaming, streams as well as some Jackbox kind of stuff. And members can join in priority wise. Everybody will get to join in at some point, but they get to go ahead and have a little say so of being like, hey, I want to play. Can't discredit that. But it's all just to support the channel. We appreciate it greatly. That's for sure. So I'm curious, what was really, the Ilya match was good, but we knew Ilya was clearly beating Carmelo. Alba Fire gets squashed for no reason at all. Alexa and Kyrie was really nothing. And it was all about who's going to come out and attack who. It was very obvious. Solo went on very, very long to just get attacked by the Wyatt Sucks. I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan. I want to like the Wyatt Six. They make it so hard. They booked them as heels not that long ago. They basically had them change to win the tag titles, and they were acting as bad guys and not being booed, but people weren't exactly thrilled to see them. And they go to AAA, they get cheered. So now they're going against the heel MFT group, and they're being cheered again. It's confusing. I don't know what they're trying to do, but I guess we'll be patient and see. The crowd loves them. They like the brawl, but to me, it's just skip. I have no interest in it at this point. I'm sorry. Solo is basically dead to me. Yeah.
So they want us to be invested into two factions that aren't worth a damn on fucking SmackDown.
And then we had LA Knight and Gunther, and that was our main event. And that ran for 18
was great.
minutes.
You can say, "Oh my God, guys, this match was great. Why are you shitting on it, Cody? You're so negative. You're complaining about everything, man. Stop it. This is not right. I don't give a fuck." Okay, listen. Gunther versus LA Knight is the most predictable match ever. Gunther was predicted to win this tournament before this tournament even started. So this tournament was a worthless waste of space in the first place. So I don't give a fuck about any good match that was in the goddamn tournament when we knew the winner of the tournament months ago. Thank you very much. Hush, shush, and thank you, ma'am.
I'm honestly shocked that so much gets out, that they still have such a leaky cabinet, you know, such a leaky sink.
They shouldn't. Like it should be like actually they should be fined for like leaking it. They should actually be strict on this. You can do these type of things.
I am not
like,
Nostradamus.
When a movie's coming out like GTA, like there's a lot of like you cannot say anything about the game or any storylines in the game with Rockstar. Rockstar
GTA
will get
is
you
maybe
hard.
not the best example because they got hacked quite a few times now and got information releaked.
That's fair, but that's
point.
different. Like WWE is not getting hacked for this app.
No,
but like generally you cannot like say anything, and they're like any kind of movies, anything like you can't leak it. Like WWE should be the same way, honestly.
Here's the thing. SmackDown had 4 matches. 4. Uno, dos, tres, 4. And the first match was Ilya and Carmelo. It was good, 10 minutes, super predictable. It started with a commercial break after Ilya came out. Then they did a whole Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley package. Pause. Then they finally had a new introduction and they brought Carmelo out just to have them wrestle to a break. And another break. And then finally, we get the Torpedo Moscow H-Bomb win. Good match, but Carmelo's getting a good reaction too. I guess that's a good takeaway from it. So
that's awesome, huh?
Then that was one of 4 matches. That was a good match. Not great, but very good. It was exciting. You could even say like near great. It was a 4-star match, like really up there. Loved it. Love you, honey. And I managed to go ahead and not be a terrible husband here, right? And this match took away all my grace because I was waiting for Kyrie to hurt Alexa, but there was just nothing to it. An 8-minute match, pretty much of nothingness. We were waiting for interference. There's the positive of the announcement that Cody's going to face either Obafemi or Ricky Saints. I like that. And the third of 4 matches was a squash match with Jade and Alba Fire. Yes, Jade should be squashing people, but then don't put her, I don't know. Alba's not the worst person to squash, being the Secret Hervis. It's just, this should have been something better. It's really just kind of directionless. We're going to get B-Fab and Michin taking on Jade next, and no one gives a shit. This is worrying me because the future of SmackDown and the feuds to come, at least for the next little while, there's not a lot that's very intriguing. It fucking sucks for the most part, and I don't want to be negative here. But Mr.
Oh, you have every right to be negative. I'm Mr. Negative, so I'll fucking tell you straight. SmackDown fucking sucks. Triple H, Paul Levesque, Sesame Street Levesque, whatever you want to fucking call him. Oscar the Grouch and him are booking SmackDown each and every week singing, "Oh, I love trash." That's what it is. And I can't fucking stand it. Oscar the Grouch smells way superior than to what SmackDown. Okay, but what were you going to tell me before I ramble on?
No, it's just that we got 4 matches. So the opening match, like I said, good, near great. And then we got the ending. Obviously, the last time is now final. So 2 matches out of 4 were good. That's a 50%. You know, that's still a failing grade essentially. If we're going by
I'm going
school math,
I'm going to give this a.
I wouldn't even go with a Raw. I think it was like a 3.5.
What would you say? What was better this week, Raw or SmackDown? I couldn't fucking tell. Maybe I'll give SmackDown. I think SmackDown was maybe a teensy bit better than Raw, actually.
I think it was a little bit better than Raw but here's the thing. So what are we getting for the future? We've got Damian Priest and Aleister Black taking on Rhea, and you know what I mean? That's taking on Rhea and Selena. They're going to do the mixed tag match. That's at least exciting. That's something to look forward to.
You know what?
Then we have the Bray
was
Wyatt.
Better than either of these shows.
You know, the whole Bray Wyatt, you know, pay homage group, not really doing anything exciting, but they're going against the MFTs. That's another thing we've got. We've got Ilya Dragunov finally facing Tommaso Ciampa, who now they're going to start pushing Tommaso. Sure. Tommaso, I guess. And then what else do we have on this? We have Michin and B-Fab taking on Jade. I don't know where Tiffy Time was, and that was pretty much it, my friend. I mean, Ilya's taking on, like I said, Tommaso Ciampa, and I don't think Chelsea Green is going to be defending her title anytime soon either. So Cody and Drew. It's not bad, but it's not interesting anymore. I don't feel like Drew can get it done. Cody's beaten him and handled him multiple times.
See, this is another issue with WWE because they can't fucking do anything right. They have to play it safe. Again, this is why I call them Sesame Street with Levesque.
They refuse to pull the trigger.
I don't even give a fuck. No, this is fucking stupid. You fucking have the safest booking that I've ever seen. Everything is just fucking predictable. Not every time predictability is bad, I would say, but when everything's predictable and you can say, oh yeah, this guy's going to win this, that guy's going to win this, and that's going to transpire, and that's going to happen, and that's going to happen too, and that's going to happen too. And by December, that's going to be the thing. And then you predict it right down the line. And that's fucking stupid. The Attitude Era, you're kind of hot potato champion sometimes. And, like, you kind of need that in this era of WWE because what good is it to just have all long reigns as champion? Oh, they can't drop it yet. They only won it 6 months ago. Yeah. 6 months is a long enough reign.
They don't need to be 6 months reigns. You and I said this a while back. They do not need these super long title reigns. Koo said it in the chat. Give me a 3-week title reign like Kane used to get. God damn it.
Yeah.
You know, they would go ahead and you'd have champion for a day. No, all right, you don't always want a hot potatoed, fine. But then, all right, so Cody has it for 4 months or even till SummerSlam, then drops it. But then it gets tossed around a bit. Like, all right, you know, we made one
he's
guy
a 2-time champion,
have a reign, and then everybody else fights for it. Yeah,
December.
like that's how it should be. Now. Oh, you know, now it's Drew, then Randy, then, you know, that's how it should be. That's what made
Cody
it strong.
Yeah.
And when you get somebody that holds it for a while, like a Roman, that shouldn't happen again. You know, Cody shouldn't have held it all year long. Then they make it look like, oh, it's just a thing that happens now. Everybody gets Gunther got 666 days,
and then some fans will fucking support it, saying, oh, it's only Backlash. It's only No Mercy. Oh, it's only WrestlePalooza. You can't drop it yet. It's not WrestleMania. So why do all these title changes? Why can they only happen at SummerSlam and WrestleMania?
I know.
Why?
It beats the hell out of me. I thought Milo was coming by, but I guess not. I think I just
tell me what, because even Stephanie Vaquer, I don't mind her getting a lengthy reign, but why does it have to be WrestleMania if she drops the title? Jade Cargill, why does it have to be WrestleMania if she drops the title? The tag team champions, why do you have to wait a few months because they just won it? Like the Intercontinental Championship, like why did Becky need it that long? Why can't you play hot potato with her, Lyra Bailey? Like why can't we have any of that anymore?
We need spontaneity. Nothing feels fresh. Even when we had the biggest ruse of the century with Seth Rollins faking injured, the night it happened, John Pollock said, I got a text that said Rollins is pulling an injury angle. It's happening on the Saturday night show. And he said it, and he stuck with it from moment one. And even I was like, maybe he really did hurt his knee. You want to take it at face value? Because at first I was like, oh, so it is bullshit. But then you see him on Instagram. He's in the brace with his daughter, and it's like behind the scenes stuff. And I'm like, okay, so if he's wearing it there, Nah, but he did that intentionally to fake along with the ruse. But we knew, again, more reports came out. Oh, he's coming back. He's going to go and cash in at SummerSlam. There was no surprise. We don't get surprised. We get things spoiled all the time. And I even if you avoid spoilers, like it's just things are stale. They need to get something to make it feel rejuvenated. Cody as champ for a little bit was like, oh, he was Mr. AEW, and then he comes here and, he finishes his story, which is his dad's, journey, and exactly, Drew's not going to win because they're setting up Cody versus Roman again, and that's the thing. So now it's not interesting. He's beaten Drew a bunch of times. They're just doing this to fill time until he beats him. Do they face each other at the Netflix show or the Rumble? And then he has a match at the Chamber, and then he goes to Mania. So we get 2 more definitive matches with Cody at least. Yay. Yeah, go right ahead. So I've got my elves working in the shop, but Adrian, thank you for commenting. Yes, you are right. Drew is not going to win again if they're setting up Roman versus Cody 3. And that's the unfortunate side effect. SmackDown to me gets a 3.5. I mean, maybe a 4.
I'm gonna tie it with Raw. They don't deserve anything else.
There was parts of it that I did like a lot of the backstage stuff was well acted, delivered, and made sense, with the stories of the night. So things are congruent in that way. And for what they are competent with, there's so many other things that just either never move. Things take so long to advance, and they're on multiple times a week. But yet, like you said, so we have months of this and months of, I'm not saying every feud, needs to be a week, but everything drags on and we don't get any next event. So Bailey went nuts. She was having all these different personalities. You slapped her, she would snap. Then she teams with Lyra. She does the gimmick a few more times. Then they write it off. Done with it. That's stupid. We're not doing it anymore. I guarantee it'll come back into play at some point when they realized, oh, we fucked up. We forgot she had that. That's kind of the thing. They need, some of the continuity. They need a continuity officer to remember that stuff. They've got some things that they do remember that they keep congruent to others, but they try, right? They try, or they're just using AI to finish these stories up, because Drew being the champ would be great. Why does Cody need the belt to face Roman? Just because Roman said Hollywood is not it for me, dog? That's not working for me, brother. I want a title. I want to be a top guy. We heard how he politicked backstage to the point where it caused blowouts at Survivor Series of, allegedly, supposedly, in the back, pissing everybody off. Roman did a lot of politicking. He wants his belt back. He wants to be a champion, and he's going to appear more, allegedly. Well, you know what I say to all that?
Tell me.
Take drugs. Drugs are good. Hey, look, that's not a lie. It makes me feel better about this show. It does, because they don't need to do a lot to give us. They could do little to give us a lot. Basically, we want a good tag division. Have the women's roster kind of rotate through things, defend both belts on the women's side, defend your mid-card title. Each show is a great thing, but change it up every once in a while and give us not just an open challenge, but let somebody become a number one contender for it and actually maybe win the thing. How about somebody that comes up, wins the damn belt in the challenge? Next week, they have to challenge somebody else to challenge, and then they win it. Like not a 24/7 title, but something. Oh my goodness.
Indeed,
Yeah, Javon Evans came up and won the title, and then the next week,
I should say,
it got answered by
Javon Evans.
John Cena.
Javon Evans should be called up.
He should have been a while back, because he would be fully ingrained in the roster flow, basically, and people would have already He would have ingratiated himself with all the fans. He's very unique. When I say he's good on the mic, he's so unique, and I don't know how to explain him. He's just got a certain way of talking, and it's not a jive turkey kind of. Like, he's just very matter of fact. But he's the one. Like, I don't like every guy diving out of the rings. I hate suicide dives. 9 times out of 10, you got to look like an asshole standing there waiting to catch somebody, especially if it's multiple people. There's 2 people that I really, truly think should be doing dives like that. Just 2. Javon Evans is one of them. Who do you think the other is? Any guesses?
Sorry, you broke up. My bad. Okay.
I said Javon.
Repeat that question.
Javon Evans is the first one. Who do you think is the second person that should be allowed to make outside dives? And that's it. My opinion.
I don't know.
Darby Allin, goddammit. He's the only one because he throws his body like it's a damn weapon to the point where he has been in a hospital for the last week. He finally gets out, but not cleared for travel. What the fuck did Kevin Knight do to this poor boy? The guy climbs Everest, but gets killed in a straight up wrestling match. Not a gimmick match, not a chain match, not a first blood match, not a thumbtack in my asshole, popping hemorrhoids match, making my prostate smaller so I can't ejaculate any more properly. I mean, this, shouldn't have happened. And what? Cody, I said on something sharp. Any event, it was an accident. Oh, fuck it. We're not going down this rabbit hole. It's just, God damn it. Darby hurts himself, but I think he got fucked up on that coast to coast by Kevin Knight. It was a fun match, but damn, like, did you really need to kill Darby? Did you need to kill Darby? Because,
you didn't need to, but
that one hurt.
I don't know how it works.
Oh God. I guess they're waiting to see how he's doing by Collision to find out if he's still in the tournament. Poor Darby has been through hell and certainly just should be hopefully okay soon, but still sending him well wishes. Kind of interesting because it was initially reported today that Randall Keith Orton, Mr. RKO, was going to be on SmackDown. So that's why he was in the thumbnail here for us. If you go ahead and, there we go. See, we got Mr. Did you even notice what I did for you? Did
Randy
you see?
Who?
Randall Keith Orton. Did you see what I did for you?
Tell me what you did.
Look at the screen. It's gigantic. I did 2 positive
Stephanie
things for
Stratton
you.
In a Mets hat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See?
I like that.
Yeah, I love this. It's
Stephanie
great.
Stratton on the...
I don't give a shit about the hat.
Oh.
I just love that picture,
and I like the hat.
Yeah. I like the hat too. AI is a wild thing, but she actually
What were you looking at?
She did wear that hat. She was doing something with the Mets, so.
Yeah, she was. Her and I think.
See?
Did something.
That was 3 reasons to believe Randy Orton was the masked man at Survivor Series. Clearly not. The masked man was much shorter. It has to be.
Wait, who?
People are thinking that it was Randy Orton.
Who?
I'm telling you.
Who's that guy?
Wish I could tell you, but no, people really thought that he was returning tonight.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Cookie Monster. Oscar. Elmo. Do you know Randy Orton? Randy Orton. They don't know who that is.
Yeah. So we haven't seen him in a while, and he was training iShow Speed, doing some of the internet media stuff. And that was fun to watch, but people are saying there's 3 reasons to believe that it's Orton. 1, because he hasn't been around in a while. 2, because he teased being heel. And 3, because CM Punk overshadowed Randy Orton's return at Survivor Series. So that's why he's getting revenge. I think that's a bunch of bollocks.
War Games!
Bullshit. I think that it's Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely Austin Theory.
I mean,
because why do anything that's not predictable, bro?
It's gotta be, right? Who else would it have been? He fits the
play
build.
It safe.
Look at that ass. Look at the butt. Austin Theory has a bubble butt. This guy's got a bubble butt. On? Find
How long have you been staring at that thing, bro?
Details. All right, quite a while. I mean, I really zeroed in on this one because I was like, let me see here. If I get in, if I sniff him a little, I'm like, yeah, it smells like Austin Theory. So, yeah.
If you what?
If you smell what Austin Theory is cooking.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you meant.
Austin Theory's the higher power.
Yeah. Are we sure this is what you were meaning?
But my name's Austin. It doesn't matter what your name is. You know, like we can go back and put Austin Theory in all the great promos. Still not going to make any of this any goddamn bit better.
But my name's Billy or whatever.
Yeah, my name's Billy. You absolutely suck. I remember watching that live and I was like, oh my God, so good. Yeah, and the crowd goes mild. What an ending. You see LA Knight there. It looks like he's going to get it. Taps out. They made LA Knight tap out. Why? Yeah. Why would they do that to us? Why? The crowd goes mild. Indeed, Josh, they do. Liz, I agree. I don't want to see Cena tapping out to Gunther, but they're going to make him get choked out, and then Cena's going to get up, and I don't see Gunther going face. Some people, you know, we jokingly said last week, oh, it's his face turn when he faced Solo, but I don't think so either. Not if he's retiring Cena and beating him. LA Knight would still probably get heat for beating Cena at this point. And now we got to do it that way? I don't think that's a smart idea. Not one bit.
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm out of Red Bull. You know what that means?
What? Does that mean, Jake?
Maybe I'll stop shaking.
Wait.
It means what was your Cena could win, and I could also hit the lottery. A lot of woulda couldas. Yeah! Except I'm not that lucky. I would win the lottery and then I would get hit by lightning going to collect my winnings. Ooh. I know it. Think about it. All the bullshit I've dealt with in life.
Think about it.
I get the winning Powerball, freaking out. I'm like, baby, wake up. She's like, what? I'm like, we won. We're rich, finally. All our problems taken care of. And then we're driving there. Yeah. And then you're gone. And you know what? It's fucked me up all day today. I haven't talked to him in 20 years. But a person that I was decently, moderately friends with in high school got hit on the way home yesterday and killed head on. And it's like, you know, just such a 38 and you're gone. And we've had a recent class reunion and there's so many of the class that are gone already. And people are not even 40. So sad to see so many of us gone at such a young age already. And it's never ideal to lose anybody, but especially right before the holidays, makes it that much more difficult, I would say, to get through. But hopefully everybody is finding a way to get out of that mental stress and finding a way to unwind. Hopefully you come here, you hang out with us. We make you laugh a little bit. If not, I make Cody tickle his buns. Yeah! And then what? Shave your eyebrows off. That's what I said.
Oh.
That's what we're going to have you do on camera to prove you're dedicated to the show. Just like Locale Live. They made, you know, what's her name? Shave her head. Becky. You're going to do the eyebrows.
Am I?
Oh, if you want to, you know, stay on the show. I can't fire you. But I can torture you.
I leave the show if I can't get fired.
I can torture you. I mean, you'll show up here and then I could just do this. And then I'll hear you, but they don't hear you now. See, it's that simple. This is not the time to use the hard R either. Jesus, Cody. But they can't hear you. Yeah. And we'll send you to the police station, and that'll be it. Oh, Jesus. Maybe I should let them hear you. You're canceling yourself with language like that. Now they can hear you. Go back to the Jake and Liz show, Cody.
So, I said that War Games sucked, and he's telling me that's like inappropriate and violent. Whatever that means.
How dare you? Do you want to go to MSG again?
Yeah, of course.
Did War Games suck?
No.
Tell the truth.
No. It was great.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
It was great.
Cody, you got one more chance.
Yeah.
Tell the truth. How was it?
It was stupendous.
We all know how bad it was, and we can admit in unison together that it was a terrible, boring, lackluster piece of shit show, right?
It was good. Okay. I promise.
You promise.
Yeah.
Show me Cody didn't break in the interrogation. Hey, look at that. You won the Family Feud. I thought you were going to give in and give up, but you held it together there. I really thought you were going to be like, no, fuck the show when I said it. But no, you held strong. You really made sure to just hold on to those shield values that we have on this show to be like, give us tickets, I'll blow you.
Wait, what?
No.
I thought we had to do that with.
Do you want
to get free tickets?
No. I mean, once, twice,
thrice.
37 times.
Oh man, what do you say in his DMs, bro?
I asked him what he thought of Smackdown, and then I said Happy Thanksgiving, and he hasn't said anything back since then. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because
it is.
The sun will come out tomorrow, because Sesame Street took over SmackDown and Raw, not tomorrow. Because tomorrow's NXT deadline, and it'll be great. It'll be great.
When Netflix...
It'll be gay. But Cody, yes. I was kidding. Yeah. More you know. But it'll be grand indeed, because deadline, how can they fuck it up? They got Ethan Page and
I mean, okay.
Mr. Iguana.
Before you pull out your iguana again and scared the world, let me just be clear. Again, I have to reference this after every show. Like, this version of WWE is still not as bad as Vince McMahon 2019 booking with SmackDown with dog food and what was Bobby Lashley, Lana, and a lesbian.
Because then we didn't even have good wrestling at times. We would get shitty wrestling a lot of times. Like, at least now we did have Ilya, and then we had the main event, which was well wrestled. Go back and
watch those two segments. No offense to anyone involved, or take offense because it sucked. Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode in the dog food thing. That was terrible. Bobby Lashley, Rusev, Lana, and Liv Morgan in the wedding angle. That was terrible. You want to go back and watch those kind of things? Because that stuff is horrific television. Garbage.
I mean, do you remember, like, so many awful moments? WrestleMania 35, the never-ending WrestleMania that they had. And, oh my God.
That botched ending in main event.
Undertaker and Roman Reigns taking on Drew and Shane. Remember, Undertaker appeared to help Roman. Remember that at Extreme Rules?
What do you think about Shane McMahon as a wrestler, then? I want to hear your take on him.
That was the same time that we had the Undisputed Era. attacking people. Like there was still good. There was still,
It was the same timeline, huh?
Yeah. Street Profits, Viking Raiders, Gargano, Strong. Like we had good things in 2019 on NXT, but live, yeah, no, not so much. And
so you don't think it's Triple H booking? Because no way this. We're talking about black and gold shit. Go back and look at that Triple H booked, and now main roster. What happened to that Triple H?
I mean, do you remember The Undertaker and Goldberg at Super Showdown?
Why'd you remind me?
Do you remember when Jake? I was very, very large at that time, but I went to Money in the Bank, and I watched Brock make Mustafa Ali look like a fucking retard. Probably should have sensed the other one there, huh?
So
by
they
making him sit on the ladder.
Did he not know that the music was coming, or what?
No, he knew. He just had to sit there. The ref cued him in. What about when Bret Hart got attacked by a fan?
Oh,
remember when Brock took the Universal title from Seth that year? He was doing the whole Beast Slayer thing, and then he had to get it back. And then WrestleMania 35, we had that great finish with Ronda getting her shoulder up. Shane was the best in the world. And you asked me this earlier. What did I think? As a teen and kid and whatever you want to call it, my younger years, I loved Shane because I knew
Shane, when he was young,
didn't have to do a damn bit of that. And he wanted to prove to us, his father, everybody, Shane would have some of the worst, in the sense of like grueling matches. Look at King of the Ring with Angle. Oh my God, the hell he went through.
Yeah, I'll give him a Shane McMahon when he was in his prime. Awesome. Shane McMahon overall is awesome.
What about 2019 when we just put this short up? It was but not long ago when Seth Rollins got disqualified in the Hell in a Cell for attacking the Fiend. What about Kurt Angle retiring and facing Baron Corbin? Yep. What about this Super Royal Rumble with 50 men? The only thing good about that was a Titus World slide. But as Shane went on, like he was coming back after he did the thing with Taker and all that, like that should have been enough. But then he had to face Miz. He's beating the Miz all the time. And Miz is a face and people aren't really caring. Like he embarrassed the Miz in front of the Miz's dad. The Miz's dad no longer liked him and believed in him and all this weird shit. Brock beat Kofi for the title in a few seconds. Remember at the SmackDown premiere on Fox? And then they debuted Cain Velasquez with Rey Mysterio behind him to then lead to the Saudi Mania fight of those two. And that was some of the dumbest shit. Goldberg squashed Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam, remember? And Dolph kept being like, "You're a pussy. You get over here, you moron." And you're like, "Whoa, Dolph, chill with the language." And he's like, "Fuck you." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you're all a bunch of oh."
You were getting scared because you thought
we were going to get screwed there. But no, and somehow Goldberg just kept walking back and just slamming Ziggler into the ground. And it's like, yep, this feels literal. 2019 was a shitstorm. There is still good wrestling and stories. That's why I say giving this a 3.5. I should give this a 4. Maybe even a 4.5 because the main event was 20 minutes of solid wrestling. And we got what in the beginning, 10 minutes minus commercials of solid wrestling with Carmelo and Ilya. And I liked the video package from both Aleister Black and Zelina Vega and the other side with Damian and Rhea. Rhea's great delivering these types of vengeful promos, dragging off backstage, bitching about how the match is no longer sacred because of Ciampa getting involved and like, we need to get this. I want that match. So next week we'll have it finally. I was kind of hoping they jackassed him along a little bit further, but there's still some good. You know, as much as I hated Alexa and the Alba Fire stuff and Kyrie and Solo and the MFTs and the FBIs and the KKs and the, NAZIs and all the stew. So, woo! Getting that off my chest. At least we had LA Knight and Gunther put on a bit of a clinic, but in the end, he still got people to believe. LA Knight had us believe. Yeah! He did. Yeah! In the end, what did he do? Let me talk to you. Yeah, he did it. He got us to believe. He gets his neck hurt. He taps out. Kind of has a little bit of an out with his neck, but are we getting Super Cena or are we getting retire legend Gunther? What do you think, Cody? What is going to happen next week, Saturday night's main event?
Gunther's winning.
Yeah, early prediction. I am with you there.
Yeah.
And who do you hope Cody Rhodes faces? Obafemi or Ricky Saints?
I'm fine with either or.
I want to see Ricky face him just a little bit more because of the friendship that he and Cody have and the rivalry that they have of competitiveness between each other. The match that got him hired on Dynamite still holds up when he was doing the TNT Open Challenge and Saints came out and answered and fucking just looked great. And he was doing good shit in NWA Power at that point. And yeah, Cody beating up Drew in his car. Yeah, see, there were good moments, but nothing great. Nothing that really makes me feel like, all right, we have to tune in to Raw or SmackDown next week before Saturday night's main event. Because we know Cena's not going to be there. They should have saved it, in one of his appearances right before. No. This should be his final Raw and SmackDown all in the same week, you would think. I don't know. It just feels very bizarre the way they laid this all out. I wish they had done just the final thing in Boston for him. Granted, he got a nice thing in Boston with the win for the IC title. It's a memory, but that's just it. It's a memory. And exactly. It could have been so much more, Cody. It really could have. This whole retirement should have been a true culmination of the career and legacy of John Cena. And instead, it felt like fantasy booked by a delusional internet hater. I'm going to make him heel. Yeah. And he's going to say, you guys suck.
Yeah.
And he's going to face CM Punk constantly and Randy Orton. And it's like, him and Punk had a great match at Night of Champions, but it still wasn't what it was because he was heel. And then the parameters around that as well. Like it just, if he had just been John Cena, John fucking Cena, make us believe. John Cena, not Cody Onidi. I believe in John Cena. John Cena.
I mean, I get why he wanted to run his rivalries back, but him being the heel this time, that did make sense a little bit.
Yeah. But we know Raw is going to suck Monday, but what's not going to suck is we're going to be over on Twitch helping celebrate Liz's birthday. That's right. She's turning 21. Finally going to be able to drink. I'm just kidding, but still, she's turning 24.
Yeah.
I think that's right. 20.
Well, happy birthday to Liz.
26. Got it. So, we'll be there on the 8th to go ahead and celebrate on her Twitch channel. That's right. You can find it in the description box down below, but it's DJ Anime 2016 on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJ Anime 2016. You can find myself, Cody, Spaz Phoenix, everybody's info in the description box down below. Yeah. I want to thank Liz for the super chat earlier and helping us test that system. And for everybody that has gone ahead and subscribed and hit the like button, we appreciate you greatly. Think about becoming a member. It helps fund the show directly. We appreciate it immensely. And we got a lot to get to. Tomorrow we have Deadline. Sunday we got some more podcasting. Monday, Liz's birthday and Raw. Tuesday, it's going to be a hell of a busy next week. Next Wednesday into Somewhere Weekly. We've got that Saturday night's main event predictions. That's right. The SmackDown review. We got a lot going on, my friend. So
that's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be busy. But until then, make sure you guys are subscribed on the YouTube. If you're not watching us over here, make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We're usually live there at Countdown Ended. But in the meantime, my good man, tell these amazing people where they could find you, my friend.
You can find me on my Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it nowadays, at Judgment Day Era. You can find me over on my YouTube when we get that PC and monitor thing situated.
Yeah.
And I think we're talking about this weekend. And then that will be at Judgment Day Era, and we can get the gaming content officially underway. And you can find me over on my Instagram, no longer a Judgment Day paid chill, because, fans get angry.
Yeah. Judgment Day going the way of the dodo.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's at Cody_Onidi_316.
Yeah, you heard the man, 316.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yes, indeed. Thank you guys for subscribing and following us over here. Like I said, thinking about becoming a member. You can go ahead and check us out on Twitter/X at Countdown Ended. We're on Rumble and on Instagram under the same. I still got to figure out what's going on with my DMs. I put out a support ticket. I can't get the pinned unlock, and I know it's the right one. I reset it. Pain in the ass. You can find us on TikTok. That's right. We're on TikTok. And you can go ahead and check us out over there. It's at Jake.countdownended for now. We got to get that changed still too, but we need a few more followers. Find us on, as I said before, all podcasting stations like Spotify using the hashtag into somewhere. Go ahead and check us out. But until then, I mean, Mr. Iguana stole a car and we got to see what the hell happens.
How do we get out of here then?
NXT Deadline. We're gonna hitch a ride actually from Mr. Iguana. I forgot to tell you. He doesn't have his license, but guy can drift. Thank you guys so much for hanging out in the SmackDown review. Thank you for all the support. We'll see you tomorrow for the Deadline review. Until then, I'm Jake. This is Cody, and happy fucking holidays. Ho ho ho!
I bomb, Uso stands tall. Who's gonna break? Who's gonna fall? The ropes scream, the mat shakes in this arena. No room for fakes. Drew's Claymore, Cody's resolve. Conflicts deepen, mysteries to solve. Every move, every blow. Jake and Cody, they let it show. Into somewhere, the chaos flows. Jake and Cody, the story grows. Live review, the ring explodes. Saturday nights, the truth exposed. The truth is browsed. Mic in hand, the duo's green. Every punch, every deed. Mike's in hand, the duo's green. Every punch, every into somewhere, the chaos flows. Jake and Cody, the story grows. Live reviewed, the ring explodes. Saturday nights, the truth exposed. Into somewhere, the chaos flows. Jake and Cody, the story grows. Live reviews, the ring explodes. Saturday night, the truth exposed. The truth exposed. No one does it. Crossroads.
Go to bed.